seen it, Sergeant Esterhaus, who tells me he's undergoing a second day of test at County General, suggested we pay particular attention to the following passage from Casey's article. What strikes me most poignantly is the way our cops keep doing their jobs, cop killer or no cop killer. I spent yesterday on the Hill, mostly in a Van Buren storefront with a couple grunts named Bates and Coffee, who handled 20 complaints in 3 hours, helped prevent a double suicide, and never once mentioned the killer except when I probed. Then Coffee, a big, good-looking guy, still with a trace of Little Italy in his easygoing street charm, said simply and without bravado, "Hey, I was a Nam. You learn that every day you put on a uniform, your life's at risk." Item 13. Paranoia. We're all living with it. To the best of our abilities, let's not let it ruin the way we do our jobs. Okay, let's roll. And please, let's be very careful out there.
Daru, Washington, what happened with Orsini last night?
Turned up at the showroom lounge about 2.
He gave 6 grand to Fox and Gold Lumber. Got it on tape. He's supposed to bring the other 6 today.
Any chance he'll give that to Marina? Only bet will be return Orsini. Get him to push it in Marino's direction. Let's go with that. Let's do it.
You got Orsini's address?
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
Here. Neil, you all right? Me and Daryl ain't gonna catch some old flick tonight. You and Marty want to join us?
I don't know, cowboy. I was supposed to see her last night.
Take another shot, huh?
Yeah. I think I want to see her alone, though. Something's not right.
What?
I don't know. A lot of distance. Always has been. I want to see if I can push through it, though. At least I feel I gotta try.
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
Excuse me?
Hey there, counselor. What y'all got going on up there? Spanish Inquisition?
What do you know about it?
Nothing. Nada.
Captain?
Nice going, sir.
Morning, Cap.
Wait.
Frank.
Frank?
All right. How did it go downtown?
Fine, just fine.
Joyce?
Fine, Ray.
Any word on the sniper?
Nothing new.
What about the showroom lounge?
LaRue and Washington are with Orsini in interrogation. They're waiting for you. I'll be upstairs with Erwin if you need me.
I wear my silver bars proudly this morning, Frank. It's good to know that management can still pull the trigger.
Excuse me, Howard.
Marino said not even to talk to him. So now I'm supposed to hand him $6,000.
Is Mr. Orsini aware of his absence?
Oh, yeah. Column A, 25 years mandatory, felony trafficking.
Column B, your partner's with us.
End of menu, Sonny.
What's it gonna be?
I mean, it don't make sense, that's all. I could get killed here.
You know, I think he just needs a couple of minutes to make up his mind. You know what I mean? Hey, I'll tell you what, Sonny. You got 5 seconds. 1,000. 2 1,000.
Hey, just for openers. I mean, I rendezvous with Marino. Alone. You guys behind me or what?
Well, sure we are.
You're in trouble? All you say is, it's hot in here.
It's hot in here.
But you put the money on him first, right?
3 1,000. 4 1,000.
It's all $6,000 this time, Sonny.
I know I'm gonna hate myself for this.
Attaboy, Sonny.
Frank, I'm writing down a couple of crackpot sniper confessions, then I gotta run over to county psychiatric.
All right.
The woman on the ledge yesterday, Mrs. Rutledge?
Are you gonna charge her with child endangerment?
Pro forma. I made her a couple of promises on her boy. Joyce is representing.
She was pretty shaken up. I never shot anyone, Henry.
I never shot anyone either. So maybe I'm not the one to talk to, but if you wanna...
I'll be all right. As soon as I get back into things.
Like I said, maybe I'm not the one to talk to, but...
I appreciate it.
Anyway, everyone thinks you're Wyatt Earp.
I got an extra copy for
You know, I didn't say half the stuff they wrote in here. Hey, Spencer, how you doing? Something wrong?
You gotta help me, officer. They don't let him out today.
Who, your dad?
Who told you?
Welfare lady. She said my brother's coming home too, and when my dad sees us there...
Where's your mom?
At the hospital.
Spencer, I'm gonna see your mother this morning. We're not gonna let anything bad happen to your brother.
Hope not.
You can count on it.
Where'd you stay last night?
Home?
Alone?
Yeah.
Let's go get something to eat. A little breakfast?
As soon as you're released from the hospital, you'll automatically be charged with child endangerment. That means you endangered Clay's life when you carried him out on the ledge.
I didn't want to hurt him. I wanted to save him from his father. I love my baby.
I understand. That's why Lieutenant Goldblum wants to help you, but you've got to help too.
Mrs. Rutledge, we can only hold your husband on a minor charge. If you sign this additional complaint saying your husband beat and abused your child, we can maybe hold him a little longer.
How much longer?
We don't know. We can't really say.
Because if he gets out and he knows that I signed something against him, I don't know what he'll do. There's just no telling.
Mrs. Rutledge, I made you some promises yesterday about trying to help Clay. This is the only chance we have to keep his father away from him unless we put him in an institution.
Tell me how to sign.
on, you tell me you don't think she was cute.
So,
Keep up the good work.
she was all right.
All right.
She had a nice personality, that's what he's saying. She was cute, but she has a nice personality.
She had a very pretty face.
Okay, but you think a lot of women have very pretty faces, you know what I'm saying?
What? Here, hold it.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Jose, you little pimp! Piece of your car fell off in the street down here. You better come down here and pick it up. Hey, Jose, you little pimp!
All right. What happened?
Hey, I don't know. I came out to get in my car, and this car had me blocked in again, and then it started smoking.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Man,
Hey.
what is this? What's going on? Hey, man, what'd you let do that to my car for, man? Don't you know what I paid for it?
It's real funny, Jose. You threw away my ticket yesterday, now you want police protection.
Hey, why don't you get some parking lessons, chump?
You're gonna give them to me, man? Hey, you want to give them to me?
Take it easy.
Go blow your head off.
Been since the 6th grade, Bobby.
6th grade since what?
Since I got my name in the paper, I was runner-up in the American Legion Reward. Spelled my name wrong. R-E-N-C-K-O. Rensco.
All units, code 12, code 12. Officer down at Murdoch and Lincoln and Jefferson Heights. Request immediate backup. Repeat, officer.
Train 202 responding from Decker, 91st Avenue.
Correction, there are 2 officers down.
Somebody's working this shit.
There are 80 cops working Jefferson Heights, Bobby.
Who's the female officer? What's the unit number? Give me the unit number.
Come on, come on.
1904 at the scene. Assault unit is 1919.
Oh my God.
Come on, come on, come on.
Nice. Oh, how's Marty? Look, I got a partial on the license. You want the license? There's a cream-colored Fairmont. There was a Fairmont.
Try to keep still. Try to
Let me
keep
through.
still.
Let me through. Let me through.
Go through. She's dead.
Oh my God. I just want to see her.
No. No, you don't.
The description we got from Yeager, good on the car, sketchy on the shooter. Yeah, the Heights is notified. Marino, I don't know. I'm sorry, Chief, but you know, all our priority's been on the sniper right now. Yeah. All right.
I heard. Frank, I know there's a lot going on, but we've got to talk.
I know.
Miss Davenport, there's an attorney, Miss Heller, wants to see you.
Who's that?
On your Rutledge case, I think.
I'll be out there.
Frank, Heights is sending 3 extra units. We'll flood the area around the shooting. Begin door to door. Oh, excuse me.
I'll talk to you later.
Leo? Joyce Davenport?
Miss Heller?
I'm court appointed to represent Mr. Rutledge in this little obstructing justice piece of junk.
Up here on Discovery?
Want to share? We can get both cases called together. They're both garbage. Judge will be delighted to toss the whole package.
Miss Heller, did it occur to you that the interests of your client, the father, and mine, the mother, might not be identical? That the interests of an abused deaf child are also at stake here?
Put a man on notifications. 3 units from night shift report immediately, double time for all day shifts who want it.
Just not another compulsive confessor. Claims he did Kennedy, too.
Which one? Patch all calls through communications and into 911.
Bobby? You all right?
I'm ready. Anything you want, I'm ready.
Anytime you want to go back on the street, you just do it.
Robin, what's the matter?
I was there, Mick. I saw her.
Marty?
I saw her, Mick.
Oh, Robin. Come here.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm really scared.
Be all right.
Oh, I can't go back out there, Mick. I'm afraid they're gonna shoot me.
Listen to me. This is the worst place you could be right now. Let's go get some fresh air. Come on. Come on, we'll get a cup of coffee.
That's all the information I have right now. You can call the hospital. I don't know how much they'll tell you. You're welcome.
My God, Henry, I heard they shot 2 more officers.
One dead, another was wounded. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to reschedule.
Oh, no, that's all right. I've got some work to do up here anyhow on my mayor's commission report.
Could be a late night, too. I don't know if we'll be able to get together.
Henry, you don't have to explain. Listen, no matter what time, if you want to, call me.
I will.
What is it, Mr. Thaddeus?
Leo, I need a copy of the 617 aided on the Rutledge family.
Coming up.
Joyce!
Hello, Faye.
I heard what happened last night. Listen, I was supposed to have lunch with Henry today, but he can't. And I've got an interview at 3. Would you want to have lunch with me and talk it through?
Hey, I'm up here on business. I don't have time for lunch. I don't have time for a hen party.
It's not exactly what I had in mind.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Miss Davenport, you're 617.
Thanks, Leo.
Now, Mr. Thaddeus.
Oh, gee, I'm real sorry, Mr. Schnitz. I don't know what's happened to Mr. Marr's work recently.
That's okay. If you just give us back the voucher...
The guy doesn't have his heart in it or something.
Who knows?
Yeah. I'll tell you, Marr works from a kind of a native genius, but he's a little unstable. But hey, comes with the territory, know what I mean? Not all of us can do this kind of work.
Anyway, if you'll just give us back the voucher...
Don't worry. I'm his supervisor. I'm taking him an extra 6 blocks, a full half mile. No additional charge.
You can take him to the 116th Street Fire Station for all I care. Just take him out of here.
You got it. rats! Hoof it, rats!
Docket 639472, Wilmer Rutledge, 1 count child endangerment. And docket number N639488, Harold Rutledge, obstructing justice, resisting arrest, and also child endangerment, on for bail setting.
Family situation. Counsel approach. Officers as well. Would this be a matter better handled by family court, Mr. D.A.?
No, they won't take it, Judge. Not with the obstruction and resisting.
Your Honor, my client has a 4.5-year-old boy who is deaf and doesn't know sign language, currently in protective custody. His mother is the only one that can communicate with him, and she desperately wants to take care of him.
A strange way of showing it.
Her suicide attempt was a reflection of her helplessness in trying to protect the child from further abuse by the father.
Since when does your practice include psychiatry?
You don't have to be a psychiatrist to recognize a family that's being terrorized.
That'll do. Officers?
I was at a prior domestic at the Rutledge home yesterday, Your Honor. I can't prove that the child was abused, but I think that definitely the father should be kept away from these children.
Which is what Mrs. Rutledge wants.
So we jail him on some half-baked resisting charge?
There's also an endangerment.
My client is employed. He has a clean record.
Mr. D.A., do you have any reason to believe that Mr. Rutledge would not show up for a hearing?
No.
Judge, please. Keep the father inside.
Is it your opinion, Lieutenant, that the mother, if left alone, would be a competent parent?
It's a difficult situation, but if I had to guess, I'd say yes.
All right, people. Step back, please. Both defendants released on recognizance pending preliminary hearings. Set a long date, bailiff. You, Mr. Rutledge.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
I'm notifying welfare to return the boy. You have 1 hour to pick up your clothes and vacate the family residence. Officers Bates and Coffey will accompany you to see that you comply.
Your Honor, but where am I supposed to sleep?
Providing accommodations is not my responsibility.
What's going on?
However, if I hear that you...
Your father's gonna have to move out. Then welfare's gonna bring your brother back.
Provide you a bunk at the Michigan Avenue complex. Next case.
Docket number B244-76171.
I gotta talk to you personally, Marino.
No, you don't. Get lost.
No. I ain't gonna be dealing with no middleman. You're the boss. I'm making big payments. Gotta be the boss direct.
Wrong number, Jack. Not even close.
Oh, man. Pretty hot in here, isn't it, guys?
You said it's hot in there, babe.
I can believe it. Hot in here, too.
Come on, take it easy. It's roasting in here.
Yeah? Then you'd be happy to take your coat off.
Sure, Tony, no problem with that.
Get off.
Relax!
Where is it?
Hey, you guys are the cops. I'm gonna wear white on you. What do you think I am, crazy? Take it easy! Look at this. Sweating like a pork. It's so hot in here.
So you're not wired?
Of course not.
Hey, look, there was a buzz in the wire. We could hardly hear, Sonny.
Did you get what you needed,
No,
Elise?
we'll get it next time.
What the hell is that to us,
Hey, look, we'll talk about it later.
Hey, take him to county emergency, okay?
We don't want this getting around to anyone, you understand?
How am I gonna talk? We're gonna run like Joe!
That's good, that's great. You have them wired shut.
Yo, here, take this.
I don't know what it is. I was there when Pete Dorsey got killed. I handled it, right? I stayed on duty.
I remember.
So what happened? I mean, all of a sudden I just got this feeling like I'm numb inside.
You still feel that way? It's all right to feel that way. It happens sometimes.
I knew Marty. She was great.
Robin, do you want me to take you home?
I don't know.
All units in the vicinity, possible sniper suspect reported entering 9901 Jefferson. Suspect description, white, male, 5 feet 10,
I'll come back for you.
No.
Robin.
If I don't do it now, I'll never do it. Just go. Just go!
He's inside. You sure this is the guy? Yeah, an off-duty detective spotted him walking away from a cream-colored Fairmont on Decker, and we got a match on the partial.
Don't kill me.
Come on, move.
Ron Washington had problems with Orsini.
It's okay. Call him off and get him on the search warrant. Name?
Handbag.
You still won't give us his name. We don't need it. Book him John Doe. Go for the warrant on the uniforms testimony and testimony from the super.
What about the press?
Not until it's clear with division. Make sure the men understand that. How's Jaeger? Get him up here. I want an ID.
I'll already put the call in.
One butane lighter, one brass money clip, one plastic comb, cash in the amount of $119.40. You want to sign this? Put your hands up on the counter.
Get those hands up.
Relax your finger. Did you hear the officer?
He said, relax it.
Sir, could you get out of that limousine now? They told me to send
Frank, hang on. We've recovered a rifle. Maxwell and Bean found it in a dumpster 2 blocks from the Fairmont. They're on their way to SID. Thanks, Howard. Ray! Double the guard on the suspect. Rush him through booking and get him into a room.
Yeager won't be here for half an hour.
Neither will his lawyer. That's not wasting time.
Hey, Pally, where's my attorney?
Now, look, you're a sick guy. You killed some cops, okay? You want us to help you, you gotta talk to us now. Shove it. Easy.
Having a nice conversation? I'll talk to my client now.
Nick, listen, when you get a minute, I'd like to ask you about the arrest.
What arrest?
Oh, come on.
Not now, Steve.
Yeah, well, what about...
Not now.
Did you get anything new?
No, his attorney showed.
How soon they think before the ballistics?
Hour and a half.
Can we have a few words, please? Just comment. What do you say? Give us a clue. Huh?
You were okay out there.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I guess I'll go finish my shift.
I think that's probably the best idea.
Thanks, Matt.
Hey. I love you. I was scared for you out there.
Face front.
Ask number 3 to look up.
Raise your chin, number 3.
I don't see him.
Next group.
Okay, second group.
That's him, number 5. You got him.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Hold him downstairs. Let me know as soon as you hear from ballistics and call division. Thanks, Mike.
I want to kill the man, Captain.
He's got Cullen ballistics. It's a match with the bullet that killed Nichols, but different from the ones that killed the others. Same caliber, same kind of rifle, different ballistics.
Copycat.
Damn.
Whose car is this? You know whose car this is? Could somebody please find the person who owns this car? What are you doing? Hi. I was down here to see an unwed mother, but I didn't think I was going to take up permanent residence.
Don't mind me. What's your problem?
Is this your vehicle? Is this your pimp-mobile?
Hey, you dented my wheels.
Well, that is hardly my fault, Shorty. Let me tell you something. I have been sitting in this car for over 10 minutes in a legal parking space being blocked by your inconsiderate behavior. I've got a hot flash for you, mister. You are not the only person in the universe. There are other people who have lives. I have a little boy who's due home from school any minute, and I haven't even picked my baby up from the sitter. Now, where were you raised? In a kennel?
Hey, give me...
Don't you hey me. I'm talking to you.
Hey, what's the matter with you, lady? I'm trying to conduct some business here, huh?
Fit for decent people to talk to.
Hey, this woman's abusing my rights.
Officer, I think someone has been shot. What? Someone has been shot. Okay, where? Come this way.
You're on your own, Jose.
Jose? Is that your name?
Yes, Jose.
Well, let me tell you something, Jose.
I've seen him before. He's always angry, but maybe today he was drunk.
I heard him yell real loud, and then I heard a gun go off.
All right.
In there.
All right, stay there. Stay back, please.
Came back after you left. He was gonna shoot her. I just tried to stop him. I didn't want to shoot him.
Hey, it's all right.
I didn't want to shoot him. It just went off.
It's okay, Spencer. It's okay.
I'll call it in. Let's get everybody out of here, please. Who are you?
County welfare.
Okay. Mrs. Rutledge, let's go. Come on. Good.
Excuse me. You work here?
Yes, I do.
Are you familiar with an individual named James Thaddeus?
James Thaddeus. No.
The exterminator that plays the bagpipes. Here's his card. He said you sent him.
I didn't send anybody anyplace.
Well, we got rats now. We want them out.
Well, if you got rats, get an exterminator.
The exterminator brought the rats. 116th Street Fire Station.
You got infestation, you ought to get rid of them.
Look, you guys had the rats.
I gotta go. I'll tell you what, if you find our khaki officer, he'll be able to tell you who we use.
Hey, anything new?
No, nothing.
Well, what about the lineup?
Who are you?
New Casey, Times Tribune.
If there's a release, you'll get it with the rest of the press.
Frank?
This isn't the 6 o'clock news.
He's all right, Frank. He did a piece in the this morning's paper.
I don't care. He doesn't have a pass. Hey, Casey, for you.
Oh. Forward it from your office. Don't tie up the phone, huh?
Yeah.
Casey. Well, listen, it's very noisy here. Can you wait a second? Yeah, well, listen, it's still very noisy. Why don't you give me a number? No, wait, let's talk. Hello? Hello?
What?
I don't know. He said whoever shot those 2 cops today didn't shoot the first 4, but he knows who did. He knows who's going to shoot the next 4.
I was returning Clay to his mother. Mr. Rutledge, he had the weapon when he answered the door. He was drunk.
And he threatened the family.
Mrs. Rutledge and Spencer had been struck by him. He was pointing the gun at them. Then Mr. Rutledge and Spencer started fighting. Mr. Rutledge dropped the weapon and
Spencer was the first to get to it. Then Mr. Rutledge picked up a knife and he started advancing on Mrs. Rutledge. When Spencer fired. I'm sorry.
It's all right, Mom. It's all right.
Will the boy be charged? I don't think so. Looks like self-defense.
It's all right, Mama. It's all
You know,
right.
it sounds strange, but I think they're lucky the gun went off. Contrary, what is strange is the random discharge of a handgun can affect more justice than a 200-year-old legal system.
Captain.
Search of Nolan's apartment.
$8 grand in cash.
In the icebox.
Anything else? Yeah, the guy's rap sheet. He's got AKAs up the yin-yang. Denny Nolan, Danny Nolan, Michael Springer. I can't even remember them all.
Frank, there's something in the war room you and Erwin have to see. It's urgent.
Thanks, guys.
Here. This is the one. Nolan.
And Marino.
Yes.
We have you on film with Marino. We recovered $8,000 in cash from your apartment. I want to know what the hell's going on. Save the legalese.
Captain, I'm only concerned with my client's best interest.
You want a line on that? You have one option, and if you want it, you better take it fast because it's not one anybody's anxious to give.
We're prepared to waive the death penalty. 25 to life, no bargaining down, that's it. Eligible for parole after 16 2/3.
Protection?
He gives us everything. I promise no one goes near it. Marino busted me a couple of years ago. We've done a few things since. He wanted some work done for the $8 grand. Why? I don't know. What exactly did he tell you? He, told me to do a copycat. Take down the cop. Which cop? I don't know. Which cop? Her. Just her. I hit him to make it look like the sniper. One more condition until we get Marino. We put your client in deep freeze. Nothing goes out of this room. Is that understood, Mr. Lubowitz?
The wrong bell tonight. Marino's gone. Goldblum's gone. Fox is gone. Oh, we keep him loosely surveilled the next 12 hours. Come morning, we'll have warrants. We'll know right where to nail all three.
And if there's a leak to the press that we have Nolan?
Our public statement is we've arrested a John Doe. We've got a gag on Casey in exchange for an exclusive. Lubowitz would have to be a fool to release Nolan's name.
I want to know why he had her killed.
She could have had something on him. Yeah, she could have been investigating him. Or she could have been in business with him. All we know is she didn't come to us. We'll find out, Frank. We're done. Tomorrow. Maybe I'll meet my wife again.
Bobby?
J.D. said Marty wasn't killed by the sniper. It was some kind of hit, something with Marino.
Bobby, I'm sorry about Marty. But as for the other, I can't say just now.
They were both in Midtown. She worked Vice for a while. Maybe she was investigating.
We don't know. We just don't know.
Then let me find out.
You listen to me. All those days and nights up in that cubicle, this is what all that was about. We're going to move on those people tomorrow. We can't lose that. Do you understand?
Captain, I have to do something.
Well, for your sake and for hers, you stay out of it for now. This is not the time. Go home. Stay with somebody. You keep complete secrecy on this, and I'll tell you about all of it tomorrow. Neil, J.D. Who else did you tell?
He was in love with the captain.
Not another word. Sorry. Don't be sorry. Just don't be a fool.
Frank?
I feel as if I'm going to explode.
Easy. Breathe easy.
I couldn't catch my breath.
You're entitled.
Boy, if there's been a worse 24-hour period around here, I'd like to know when.
Can I get back to you on that?
I haven't been a very good friend to you lately, Henry. I intend to do better.
I know that, Frank. I'm just trying to help.
You did. You do.
Can I give you some advice? Let's get the hell out of here.
Mrs. Rutledge?
Yes.
How are you?
I don't know.
If you can, take it one day at a time. 1 hour at a time. It gets better.
Spencer's not going to be charged.
Oh, Lord, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
I told Miss Davenport that Clay could benefit from private tutoring more intensive than the county could afford to pay.
Who's gonna pay it then?
If you'd allow me, I'd like to.
Miss Davenport, you've helped us so much.
It would make me feel good. It would help me.
I don't know what to say. Bless you. God bless you.
Hi, Spencer.
You want to tell me what the captain said?
No?
Want to sit here till you close this establishment down?
Yes, I do.
Well then, I'm here to do with his side.
2 more overproofs, Jason.
You're so beautiful, Renko. I wish I understood her. I just wish she was still alive.
Maybe I need glasses.
Here, try these.
You're blind.
Not so blind I can't see how much pain we've both been in.
In the last 24 hours, we lost a house. You found out you couldn't have babies. I killed a man. Marty Nichols was murdered. A 14-year-old boy killed his father, and we still have a cop killer on the loose. What would you like to talk about first?
You know the Matthew Arnold poem about a darkling plain? That's how I feel. Like we've been living on a darkling plain where ignorant armies clash by night. Frank, I was never scared of being married to a cop. Now I'm afraid I'll never not be scared again.
Me too.
When you ran out of that car, God help me, I thought I'd never see you alive again, and I was furious that you'd risk your life so easily.
Easily? I was terrified.
Maybe I'm crazy. But I saw you at that moment less afraid of some punk with a gun than you were of dealing with me.
Maybe you're not so crazy.
Frank, I don't have a secret life. I tell you everything that goes on with me.